just background noise anyway.
E.
Yee.
So, you want to speak to Mac?
I do want to speak to Mac as soon as I would possibly be able to speak to Mac.
Alright. You can do that.
Shall we say once Ram gets back on the Rossi?
If you want to be at that soon, yeah, sure.
I don't see why not. That's my daughter.
Okay.
I want her to be okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just
So...
hide all these people.
Oh.
There you go. Now we're hidden.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh boy. So Ram just comes, I guess limping his way in, looking around like, where is she?
You will be able to find Hana and Mac in the common room.
Oh, never mind. If Hannah's there, we should wait for later. So let's set this a little bit after Ram's gotten healed up or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't believe
How about...
you're gonna let your distaste with someone.
No, I'm just saying Hana... Hana would have something to do, so I'm not gonna do that to Bree when she's not here and able to participate.
Alright.
So after Ram gets out of the infirmary then.
Okay.
Let me take that aggro off him. There we go. So, where is she during that time?
Alright, so by the time you probably get out of the infirmary, she's probably been forced to go to bed.
Okay. Then make my way into the room quietly as possible. Just in case she's, you know, actually sleeping.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
You can be as quiet as you'd like to be. Roll me a quickness stealth.
Alright, I do have to roll for it. I see.
Yeah, because fuck you.
Oh, fuck you too. One sec.
No wound penalties.
Oh, thank you. Three successes.
Alright, you're pretty quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Very stealthy.
Take a peek at Mac. Is she asleep?
She is not.
No point. Okay. What's she looking like? How's she doing? On first glance.
She's holding on to her pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Very tightly. She is looking right up at the ceiling. Not in a fetal position, but kind of close, like legs are, knees are up.
Mm-hmm.
She's holding onto that pillow. Near her, within arm's reach, actually, is the gun that you gave her.
Oh, Mac.
She is concerned, but while her eyes are red, her face isn't puffy, so she hasn't been crying recently.
Okay.
There's like a tiredness there.
Rem just he sighs a little bit and he crouches down beside the bed. He reaches out.
Mac kind of like jumps a bit, and then they like look over to you, like, "Oh, hi."
Hey, kiddo.
She see like sudden emotion, like all the emotions, and then she kind of pushes him away as she then like just leans forward and quickly gives you a hug.
Oh. He was leaning his stump side away from her, like so she might not see it right then. And he just wraps his other arm around her, holds her tight, just
Are you
kind of rocks her
okay?
back and forth. I'm fine, I'm fine. Looks like you did good. Made it out without a scratch.
I guess.
Hey. He pats her on the back with his hand. It's all good now. You don't have to be all strong anymore.
Okay. That's when the waterworks do begin, Ram. The waterworks do begin.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
He just kind of holds her with his arm and then he pulls himself up and sits on the bed. Just pulls her into his lap and kind of rocks her back and forth while she cries.
Yeah, Mac just holds on to you. She is, still a very young child.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, though, her crying does stop. Well, turns into more sniffles. What happened to your other arm?
You know,
Oh.
I lost it in the shower. Think it might be under the couch cushions or something.
That's not very funny.
He gives her a kiss on the forehead and he's like, nah, it's fine. I'll get a new one.
She does frown when you show her affection, but normally she'd like bat you away. She doesn't right now, though.
Mm-hmm. How about you?
I didn't lose an arm.
Sure you didn't. She made it through that whole thing unscathed. Pretty proud of you.
No, I didn't do much.
You didn't have to, apparently. You did good.
Okay.
Nah, I know you're not alright, but how you doing?
She kind of shakes her head a bit. Better?
Better how, kiddo?
Just better.
Alright. I'm sorry. By the way.
For what?
Handing you over to the doc and not being able to see you for a while.
Well, you had to do what you had to do. But it
Oh, I know.
took you so long.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me longer than I'd like. So,
Is that gonna happen again?
which part? The leaving you alone, or?
No, that. She kind of like gestures like away, as if like trying to indicate at Mouse, but she doesn't know where Mouse is.
Yep. He pushes her hair behind her ear and he shakes his head and he goes, Nah, that's a one-off situation.
How can you know that?
Because if it happens more than once, we're out of here. Okay?
She nods her head. Oh, okay.
Good. Now, I know you saw some shit out there.
Yeah.
Some really terrible shit.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about talking to Lorne?
She shakes her head.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna make it happen, don't worry. But if you feel anything in particular about it, don't keep it bottled up. You gotta talk to somebody, okay?
Okay.
Good girl.
She kind of like just lulls into silence there. It's
Mm-hmm.
clear there's things that she does want to say and ask, but she just doesn't know how. And also just in the state of just like relief,
Mm-hmm.
not being very talkative though.
Oh. He he kind of pulls her closer with his arms, squeezes her, and he's like, "I see you got thoughts running around. Come on, spit them out."
I don't know. It's, she kind of just shakes her head a bit. I can't. It's just.
Hmm. Is there any way I can help her?
Um. Don't you don't think so? Because you don't exactly know what's going on with that. So like,
Mm-hmm.
you do get just the sense that she's just trying to work stuff out. Work things out to figure things out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But first, she needs to work things out so she can figure things out.
Okay, so she's got to get to that point before she gets to the next point.
Yeah, it's right now very much like just turmoil in her, and you don't need to be a therapist to see that.
Okay.
There's a lot going on inside that small child's head, and small child shouldn't have to be dealing with that right now, Ram.
Oh, definitely not. Um. Okay. He just laughs at her for a second, and then he goes, All right. Well, first thought on your head. Take me through it, step by step.
Mm. Why did you have to go back out?
Okay.
You were there, and then you left, and n- now you don't have an arm.
Uh, that's gonna be an issue, huh?
Oh, you were safe. We were safe, and then you went back out, and
Hey, it's okay. It's all right. I'm safe now. Okay.
she kind of nods.
I had to go back out there because, well, one thing, it's my job, but mostly it's because I don't want to see you cry when you learn that the rest of them the rest of them died.
Kind of looks down a bit at that. Just kind of wipes her face again.
Nah, that doesn't mean you're not allowed to cry now. Crying's good. Get your emotions out.
I already did a lot of cry.
You held strong. You're allowed to cry as much as you want.
Okay.
Pats her again. I had to go back out there because the rest of them were in danger too. But it killed me to leave you alone in there too. So I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. I wasn't alone for long.
Oh,
She just nods.
good. Crew takes care of you.
Trent was having me help out, and then when Trent sent me away because I started crying, he tried to talk, but he had to get back to his ship, and then Hana came.
Fucking goddamn it, Chance. Um. Ram was like nodding along to all that, and then he just pauses and he keeps on nodding. On a came, huh? Well, he's not the most confident person in the world.
Yeah. But it was better than no one.
It's always better than no one, darling. See, you had company. I'm glad. Better make sure to thank those guys later on.
She nods. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good girl. Alright. That's thought number 1. What's thought number 2?
She kind of just does a shrug.
He looks at her and he shrugs his own.
It's I I I just don't get it.
Mm.
Everyone was partying and having fun, and then one of the people even with us just came back after the explosion. They, they just start shooting at everyone else, even though they were just there with us.
Mm.
And she, kind of like regales, and just floodgates open up as she just regales with all of the crap that she saw.
Mm-hmm.
It's apparent, she doesn't just, being small child, she doesn't grasp the severity of a situation, doesn't understand, how these sorts of things can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Still, rose-tinted eyes of a universe.
Stop.
Forever destroyed.
How dare you?
You failed.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
okay. I know, I'm doing it. I was doing it before you said that. Okay, 3 successes.
Okay, you're good.
Okay.
Even with the minuses I was going to impose, if that's still a success.
Oh, Jesus Christ, how many was it?
I was going to impose 5. Yeah.
Cool.
It sucks when your attachment gets hurt, bud.
Really does. Really does.
Sucks a lot.
Fuck. Okay, Ram will just nod and kind of hold her through it and encourage her to speak more as he does. But yeah.
Eventually she gets through all of it and ends with just, sniffles and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's clear she's trying to figure out why. Just why. But
yeah.
She can't figure it out.
Ram runs a hand down her back and he just kind of like sighs and he goes, sometimes there's no reason for the things people do, but those people, their reason was they thought Mouse had taken something from them or disrespected them in some way.
That doesn't explain why they would do all of that.
It doesn't. There's no real reason that a person can do those kind of things, but For some people, there is a violence that's hard to suppress, and if they're given a good enough reason, and then he thinks again, for some people, any reason, they'll take it and use that as an excuse. It doesn't mean everybody's like that, but those guys out there, they believed they were in the right, and it was enough of a reason for them to do those kind of things without flinching. There are people in the world who don't think much of death.
She kind of slowly nods. It's apparent that she doesn't completely understand, but she understands some of it.
Think about it. I'll think about it this way. If someone you hated had done something terrible to you, like, say, stolen all the best clothes, chopped off your hair, and then you were angry, right? Really, really angry. For a lot of people, that anger takes over. And they let it control them. And it's easy to do that when you're following orders at the same time. Does that make sense?
I guess.
He pats her on the head. The point here is, it wasn't anything that actions or lack of actions could have stopped. They were going to do that regardless. Jordan, you are so late to the party.
I asked him to make a roll.
Doesn't matter that they were partying with us or, you know, spending time in our presence. That was all just part of the plan for them.
Okay.
Pats her on the head again. Yeah, you don't need to worry about that kind of thing.
She just nods her head.
How's she looking? Tired or?
Yeah, it's definitely the tiredness, especially after all that emotion.
Yep.
She is a very much on the verge there, and just plus it's also the entire thing of, like, you're talking about concepts with her that she doesn't fully understand. Even when you try to explain it, it's just like, no.
She's a little girl with a little girl head.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Ram just kind of like wriggles around a bit so he can get under the covers and pulls them up over both of them. This is a bit more difficult with one arm than I thought it would be.
I should go get a new one.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Till then, I think I'm gonna need an extra set of hands. Feel like helping me out a bit sometimes.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Can use you to get into all those tiny places that Trent mentioned. With those little itty bitty hands of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, apparently you did a pretty good job. I mean, the Rossi's up and running.
I guess.
Proud of you, kid.
Thanks.
Oh, would you look at that? You're so honest. Come on. Close your eyes. We can talk some more in the morning.
Okay. She says, "It's very quite okay."
Ram will kind of hum her to sleep. If he can. If she's willing to sleep.
Yeah, she will slowly sleep.
Mm. Yeah, he's not going to. He'll just keep that up while she's resting.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Call that there, or has she got something to say in the morning when she's fresh?
We'll call that fair. In the morning, it'll just be more rehashing of the same old stuff.
Oh, Mac.
Yeah,
Oh.
how does it feel? Your daughter has PTSD.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man. Now you can
Feels
join.
bad, man.
Now you can join the cool kids club with just Amanda.
Yeah, no, I wanna go talk to Amanda. Like, how the fuck do I handle this, hey?
Amanda sits down the wine glass, fills up the wine, sips it. Good alcohol.
I can't be drunk while I'm trying to protect the ship, Amanda. God fucking
No.
damn it.
You do that in your off time.
Ah, of course. Cheers, I'll drink to that, bro.